Good evening. Welcome back to the 41st Ryder Cup. Pleased to be joined by European captain Darren Clarke, who I will have two questions. The first will be about his thoughts on the ebbs and flows of today's play, and then maybe follow up with your real quick thoughts on what you see for tomorrow morning foursomes on Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Perhaps your thoughts on today's play.
Wow, that was a bit of a exciting sort of day. You know, from this morning, from the results after the foursomes this morning to this afternoon, it was certainly match play golf at its utmost. I think, unfortunately, the European team weren't quite firing on all cylinders this morning, and the American team rightly took advantage of that and played some wonderful golf, and obviously won the session in a commanding fashion. And then in this afternoon, the guys, European guys, went back out there, and they showed just how proud I am and why I'm so proud of them. You know, they showed massive amount, in my opinion, of desire and you know, and the fight in them to get themselves right back into it again. So, you know, certainly as a captain, I'm very proud of what they did this afternoon.
And your thoughts, sir, on what you see on the pairing sheet for tomorrow morning?
Yeah, there's going to be some more interesting matches again tomorrow. There always is at the Ryder Cup, and you know, as I say, in foursomes, it ebbs and flows. It's the same as everything. You know, changes can happen. A hole can be won, and momentum can be won or lost very, very quickly. But certainly, looking at the matchups that we got tomorrow morning, I think we're in for another really, really exciting morning, and hopefully from a European point of view, we'll do a little bit better than we did this morning.
Okay, let's hear from the professionals. Number one on the far right, please.
Darren, you talk about the value of momentum in this
Yes.
competition. Is it better to have a small deficit and have the momentum, or have the lead without it?
That's a very good question, actually. As I'm sitting here in my seat right now, in the position we were in at lunchtime, I would definitely say it's better to have a small deficit with some momentum, because we didn't have much at lunchtime. But that's golf. That's match play, professional match play golf. But you know, certainly we managed to wrestle some of that back to the European side this afternoon.
Straight back, number four, please.
Darren, I think you played all 5 matches 3 times in your Ryder Cup career. Can you talk about how difficult that is mentally and physically to play in all 5 matches?
Well, physically, I'm maybe not the best person to ask, or maybe I am. But certainly, I was very tired at the end of all of them, and mentally, it's very draining because you know you're focusing so much on every shot. It's like every hole is like playing major championship golf, the 18th hole over and over and over again. So, you know, come the end of the tournament on Sunday evening, you are mentally exhausted. But certainly, you know, I was always of the opinion that if my captain wanted me to play 5 times, I will do whatever he wants me to do. And, you know, I'm sure Davis may ask some of his guys to do it. I may ask some of mine to do it. And they will only be happy to do so.
Let's go to number one.
Darren, conventional wisdom is usually you would put a rookie out first in 4-ball, not foursomes. But in this case, you have the 2 out tomorrow morning. Could you explain why you did that?
Say that again. I don't understand, Alex. I don't understand your conventional wisdom.
Conventional wisdom is usually you'd put like Fitzpatrick and Wood out in 4-ball because they wouldn't be as vulnerable as they would be in foursomes. So, but you have them in foursomes for the first time. So I'm just wondering what your philosophy was behind that.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. Sorry, Alex. Well, they're both have been playing very well, and it's been tough to leave them out from today. But you know, Matt Fitzpatrick's game is built around greens and fairways, which is a perfect foursomes player. And Chris Wood, again, he's a very, very strong player, has been playing exceptionally well in practice. And I wanted to give the guys the opportunity. They didn't get to play today. They're like almost waiting for Christmas. They want, you know, they want to go and play, and they didn't get the opportunity today. And I don't want to hold them back anymore. I want to get them out there and give them the opportunity to go out there and play very well tomorrow morning.
Let's go 2 and then 3. 2 first.
Yeah, Darren, 2 things. First of all, just Thomas Pieters, his performance today, he was pretty solid playing with Rory in the afternoon, and pretty good in the morning too, actually.
Yeah, Thomas is the real deal. You know, he's not obviously that well known over here, but you know, he's a wonderful talent. He is developing as a player. He's been very comfortable in the whole situation this week with his being his first Ryder Cup, and you know, he's just he's fitted in perfectly. Him and Rory and himself got on really well. Obviously, this afternoon they played very, very well, and you know, he's a huge prospect for European Tour, European golf, and you know, we can't wait to get back out there and partner Rory again in the morning.
Let's go 3 and then 4. 3, please.
Darren.
Oh, sorry, John. Yes.
Okay. Lunchtime talk. Was it Churchillian or was it Paul O'Connell?
It was Paul O'Connell. It was. It was. We came here and we came here as a team, and we're going to play as a team. No matter what the result is, we will stand, as I said, shoulder to shoulder with each other. That is our thing, through good times and bad times. Teams don't always go the way they want, and especially in our sport and this format, things change. But the guys, you know, they were disappointed. Of course, they were disappointed at lunchtime, but were they disappointed to the fact that they were down in the dumps? No. They still believe in what we're doing, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the golf course again. That's how good the team were at lunchtime, in a very trying, difficult circumstances, as you could imagine.
I believe we have a follow-up on 2.
I'm sorry. I just, you know, when we were talking about Thomas, the fact that you put him out with Rory in the first match tomorrow, is that is that as much psychological for your team as well as just the straight power of that team to win a point?
Just seemed to work. You know, they want to get out and play, and you know, they not, because they were last match today. There was no real reason, but you know, I had my pairings there, and you know, it seemed to be the best fit to get them back out on that first tee tomorrow morning.
4, please, on the left.
Darren, Rafa, and Sergio, is this the start of a new Spanish Armada?
Well, we shall see. But they were certainly very, very impressive today. And, you know, we've had some wonderfully successful Spanish partnerships in previous Ryder Cups, obviously from a European standpoint. And the two of them gelled so well today, I thought it would be very foolish of me if I was to try to change that. So, you know, they're both, they loved it today. They really, really enjoyed each other's company today. And they wanted to go tomorrow morning again. So with the way they played today, it would have been foolish of me to deny them that opportunity.
Darren, let's go number 1 and then 3 next.
Darren, just your thoughts on the way Lee played this morning, and he's obviously not in the lineup tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Lee struggled this morning, and you know, he was man enough to tell me after the match, he says, "Darren, I'm not playing this afternoon. You know, I need to go and work on my game." And he went to do that, and he spoke to me afterwards during today's afternoon session, and he said, "I'll hit some more balls in the morning, and I'll be ready tomorrow afternoon if you want me to go play." And you know, Lee's a stand-up man, and he had no reservations about telling me the truth, as indeed would every member of my team. But his information to me was such that he would prefer to hit some more balls.
Okay, let's wrap it up with number 3.
Darren, just a little less serious, appealing to your fashion sense. I was curious, some of the players on your team in the morning or in the afternoon weren't wearing hats. I was wondering if there was a little talk about that. Any reason why that was?
We don't all wear hats. We don't all wear them all the time. Some guys wear them. Sometimes some guys don't. You know, it's not that the hats are there. I think there's maybe 10 different choices of hats in the locker room, and they have the choice if they want to, whichever one they want, or if they don't want to wear any at all. And sometimes the guys they don't want to wear it. There's no particular reason for it.
Okay, a hatless European captain, Darren Clarke, thank you for your time, and have a good evening.
Thank you very much.